We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you see Busta in the airport too. That motherfucker try to act like he didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
Oh, Diddy, you gave me the ooshkash goosmash. You gave me the ooshkash muaf, the shmooshmash. Diddy. Yeah, son. You know what I mean?
Nasty. Like, boy.
Y'all be thinking people are crazy when really it's the industry that's made them crazy.
We made love who you made love with I be Buster. You just told me see busted in the airport too. That try to act like he didn't know you. You smashed Drake up. No, I never smashed off. You made love to Drake yo Diddy. You gave me the smash. You gave me the mama the sty. Nasty music boy, you'll be thinking people are crazy, when really it's the industry that's made them crazy. So you all know by now that Diddy landed himself in another legal mess, with a lawsuit from male producer Rodney Jones, alleging a range of disturbing actions, including what seems like foes involving other big shots in the industry. But that's not all the tea. Orlando Brown is back in the spotlight, claiming on camera that he went to bed with multiple rappers, and the list is extensive. Diddy, Drake, Usher, Bow Wow, and a bunch more now. Here's the twist: Orlando's no stranger to substance use, and let's call it eccentric behavior. So when he first started talking about the shady stuff supposedly happened, Eaning and the Hollywood people kind of shrugged it off, not taking him too seriously. But now that Diddy is facing all these seriously wild allegations, people are starting to connect the dots. So could it be that Orlando was trying to give us a heads up all this time? And who are the rappers that allegedly had their way with Orlando? Let's break it all down. Us is a gusher, and why you not naming no hoes? I'm telling you, bro, it's my dad's friends, my dad's sock his baddest friends on me, so they did it. Saga just hit a whole new level of crazy, and he's now caught up in yet another disturbing lawsuit. This time from his former producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones. Music mogul Shay Diddy comes facing yet another in her lawsuit. It was filed by music producer Rodney G. Juice uses comes of making unwanted contacts while they worked on an album. Jones also accuses comes of forcing him to participate in with workers in front of him, among many messed up allegations outlined in the lawsuit. Jones claims Diddy would order him to find adult workers and pushed him into some seriously compromising situations with other industry men. And while some of the names of Diddy's alleged accomplices are redacted in the lawsuit, Jones provided enough clues in the footnotes for fans to figure out that some of these names could be Meek Mill, Usher, and Chris Brown. It's alleged that Diddy says to him, "Hey look, this is an industry standard. I've engaged in physical interaction with rapper," and then the name is redacted and R&B singer, and that name is redacted. However, there are footnotes, the footnotes for the rapper stay. Will read it directly. A Philadelphia-based rapper who dated Nicki Minaj. The footnote for the R&B-based singer states he performed at the Super Bowl and had a successful Vegas residency. We can only assume that that is both Meek Mill and Usher. That is just an assumption now. Here's where Breezy comes in. Ronnie states that at a listening party at Diddy home in California, he was present when he alleged that another R&B singer was consorting with SSWS and underage girls. Now the footnote for that R&B singer, and I quote, states he is a Grammy award-winning R&B singer who had trouble with law enforcement after assaulting a Bayesian billionaire now, who is the only billionaire that we know of that was by a Grammy award-winning artist. I'll give you a hint, her name starts with 3 and ends in honor. Now you're probably wondering what Orlando Brown has to do with all this. Well, just days after Rodney Jones's lawsuit dropped, Orlando caused quite a stir by going on camera and dropping bombshells about having similar experiences with a bunch of big-name rappers. And while some people are having a good laugh at Orlando's expense, others are saying that maybe Orlando was victim of these industry monsters, and that he's been trying to share his story for years. And here's where it gets even more interesting. There's a theory floating around that Orlando might be playing the crazy card on purpose, or posed to steer clear of potential threats. Now Orlando's been battling mental health and substance issues for quite a while, and it seems the mental scars from his days as a young star are still lingering. It's tough for Orlando, and it's also one of the reasons people tend to brush off what he says in interviews. Orlando's been through some seriously heavy stuff over the years that had fans wondering if his Disney days left him with some deep scars. He kicked off his acting journey at a super young age, starring alongside Damon Wayne in Major Pain. Fast forward to the early 2000s, and Orlando was practically the face of Disney, juggling 3 shows simultaneously: The Proud Family Fillmore and the iconic That's So Raven. That's So Raven was a smash hit, breaking records as the first Disney series to hit the 100-episode mark. But when the cast started growing up, Disney decided to pull the plug in November 2007. And that marked a turning point for Orlando once he stepped away from the Disney spotlight. It's set like everything went south the same year that So Raven was cancelled. Orlando was arrested in Houston for carrying substances, and that was just the beginning of a series of struggles on his journey. Skipping ahead to 2011, Orlando made headlines again, this time for getting caught up in a DUI arrest in Hollywood, and in less than 2 years he was arrested yet again with another DUI and sentenced to 180 days in prison. But even after his release, things just kept on spiraling downward and beyond. Alcohol and substance issues. It seemed like Orlando was grappling with something even more serious, and unfortunately, it looked like the support he needed was nowhere in sight. His family tried to stage an intervention, urging him to seek help in rehab, but Orlando checked out of the program after just 1 week. Shortly after, a distressing video surfaced showing Orlando wandering the streets barefoot, clutching a box of wine, while a man was berating him for trespassing. "Look, my right over there," I called. "The look at this circus clamp blood. Go ahead, weeing him on the corner. Sock me out. Sock this. Look this dirty feet. I bum ass. Try to get his some love he want on you now. I know why he ain't got no family. What, get thee away from here. I got GU. Better get away from my house before you be knocked the out. No. Kecked out for calling on bro. I'm chilling bro, get away from my house." "Yeah, I'm away from your house, hit me. I'm away. I barker proper go VUQ, I come off. You're proper all. Man don't down. State seemed to be getting worse, and it was genuinely heart-wrenching to see, especially for Disney fans, who mainly remember Orlando as the adorable on That's So Raven. So how did Orlando end up like this, completely broken? Well, this is where the statey takes a darker turn in the last couple of years. Orlando popped up in a bunch of interviews that went viral, and he dropped some seriously shocking allegations about rumored Hollywood rituals and the high-profile monsters lurking in the entertainment industry in honor of his chat. Cam Capone News Orlando said the reality behind the scenes in Hollywood is way scarier than most people can wrap their heads around, and then he alleged that people in the industry are sacrificing their families left and right. However, Orlando flat out said he couldn't spill the specifics, because doing so would jeopardize his own life. "There's a lot of things that will make you buckle, bro. They may people be baseball. Their kids and people. A lot of stuff didn't happen. But that wasn't the end of it, Orlando. Then randomly brought up Diddy and said this yoy Diddy, you gave me the usk cash, you gave me the you dust off the I mean you gave me the I love it. Yeah, I love it. You gave me the cash, and that you know what I'm talking about, Diddy. Now keep in mind this interview was recorded over a year before Cassie exposed Diddy with her lawsuit, so it's almost like Orlando was dropping hints about Diddy this whole time, but hold on, Orlando wasn't finished. He made a comeback for another round on Cam Capone News a few months later, dropping a new set of bombshells about the industry. One of the topics he tackled was the